The field hockey team continues its winning ways.
The football team rolls past William Patterson.
All this and much more on All Access.
Aloha one and all, and welcome to another edition of All Access. I'm Chris Sharnagle, and with me as always, Maria Brasco. And good golly, Miss Molly, we have a stellar show lined up for you, so let's go.
Yes, we do. We have highlights from the women's and men's soccer team and also the football team. But let's kick it off with the volleyball team. On Friday, October 10th, the Rowan's women's volleyball team opened up the Rowan University Invitational against Penn State Abington. Rowan gave the Invitational a good name by shutting out Penn State Abington in straight sets 3-0. Rowan improved as the match went on, with the score of the first set being 25-18, the second set 25-15, and the third set 25-10. Once again, Rowan won in a team effort with 9 players having 3 spikes each. Rowan hoped to keep the momentum up going into their next match against Kenyon College.
Later on in the day, Rowan took on Kenyon College, and Rowan got off to a strong start by taking the first set 25-22. They lost the next 2 sets and needed to win the fourth to have a chance at the match. Lucky for the Profs, they won the fourth set in dominant fashion, 25-12. It looked as if they were en route to another victory, but unfortunately for the Profs, they were narrowly outplayed in the tiebreaker, 15-13, thus losing the match. And on a positive note, though, they still had a great team effort with 9 players having 5 spikes each.
On Saturday, the Rowan University's women's volleyball team defeated Centenary College 3-0 at the Rowan University Invitational. Middle hitter Morgan Mendy had 8 kills for Rowan. Opposite middle hitter Gina Kinsley recorded 7 kills. Setters Mary Grace Testa and Rebecca D'Antonio tallied 15 and 12 assists, respectively. The set scores were 25-6, 25-6, and 25-15. The Profs have an overall record of 10-13.
The Rowan University women's volleyball team won over Ramapo College 3-1 in an NJAC match on Tuesday night. The Profs scored the first 4 points of the opening set, which included 2 kills by Danielle Havacek and 1 by Morgan Mendy. In the second set, the Profs trailed 13-7, then scored 7 straight points to go ahead 14-13. Rowan took a 4-0 lead in the third set and continued to keep that lead. In the fourth set, the Profs trailed 18-17 and used a 6-0 spurt for a 23-18 lead. Middle hitter and outside hitter Maggie Katharina recorded the kill to end the match.
The Rowan University's women's volleyball team defeated William Patterson University 3-0 on Thursday night in an NJAC conference match. The Profs dominated, winning 3 matches to 0. The set scores were 25-15, 25-21, and 25-13. Middle hitter Morgan Mendy led Rowan with 12 kills. Opposite outside hitter Kelsey Mazurek added 8 kills. Setters Mary Grace Testa and Rebecca D'Antonio produced 18 and 13 assists, respectively. The Profs are 12-13 overall and 5-2 in the NJAC. Next, Rowan hosts Keene University on Tuesday, October 21st at 7 p.m.
The Profs field hockey team headed to Galloway, New Jersey to face the Stockton Ospreys, putting their 5-game win streak on the line. The Profs' win streak would live on to die another day as they beat Stockton 4-0. Forward Joanna James started the scoring by putting up 2 goals in roughly 6 minutes of play, and while forward Sam Brown and midfielder Carly Henderson earned a goal each respectively. Goalie Carly DeMarco posted her 3rd shutout of the year while making 3 saves. The Profs outshot the Ospreys 16-5, and the Profs take their 6-game win streak to Hoboken, New Jersey to take on Stevens Institute of Technology.
The Rowan University field hockey team won 7-1 at Stevens Institute of Technology on Thursday evening. Forward Johanna James led the way with 3 goals and 1 assist. Forward Kelly Campbell contributed with 2 goals and 1 assist. Profs goalie Carly DeMarco recorded 13 saves. The Profs have a 7-game win streak, and they are on 10-3 on the season. With the win, Rowan is currently second in the NJAC Conference with a 3-0 record. Ahead of them is the College of New Jersey, who is 4-0 in conference play. Rowan has 4 games left on the season, including the matchup with the College of New Jersey. Next week, Rowan hosts conference opponent Ramapo College on Wednesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m.
Rowan football improved to 3-2 after defeating conference rival William Patterson 33-14 this past Saturday. The Profs racked up 207 yards on the ground, including 168 from Whit Marcelin on just 17 carries, one of which went for a 92-yard touchdown. The running back also provided strong special teams play, opening the game with a 50-yard kick return on the way to the Pioneer 39-yard line, leading Rowan to their first of 7 scoring drives on the day. Quarterback Bill McCarty was economical in the passing game, completing 13 of his 19 attempts for 129 yards and 2 scores. Kicker Tyler Knighton converted all 4 of his field goal attempts, setting a school record for makes in the game, while his 3 extra points led him to tie Rowan's record for most total points in a game with 15. The Profs scored the first 17 points of the afternoon and led by much as 26 throughout the day. Rowan looks to keep a hot offense rolling for the homecoming game against Morrisville State this Saturday at 2. And also, we have Maria Brasco on the sideline from that game, so let's take it to it.
I'm here with Whit Marcelin. You had an amazing game today. You ran a 92-yard touchdown. What was going through your mind when you were running down the field?
It's kind of funny. Before every game, I watch a certain highlight tape, and in that highlight tape, the running back I watch, he runs 92 yards. So in my head, I'm just thinking, there's no way I'm really going to mimic one of my idols. So it was really cool to do. The offensive line gave me a huge hole, and all I had to do was just run and not get caught by anybody.
Do you ever feel a lot of pressure because you are one of the stars of the team? Do you ever feel a lot of pressure that the defense is on you a lot?
Oh, no, not by no means, because I know the guys in front of me are going to help me do what I need to do. And our defense is great. If anything, I'm putting pressure on them. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. The past 2 games, we scored over 30 points, so that we really want to emphasize on scoring points, and we just got to keep the ball rolling.
But what is it like working with Whit and all these guys that just they run the ball so well? What is it like working with them?
It's great. It takes a lot of pressure off me personally, and even the line. Sometimes if they're not doing exactly what they need to do, Whit might be able to break a play when he normally wouldn't. So, it makes the whole dynamic of the offense a lot easier, and
this was a conference game, so I don't know if you know, but it was your coach's 99th win. So next weekend is going to be the 100th win, of course, he has. What are you going to do to make sure you bring it and make sure you guys get a lot of touchdowns next week?
I don't know. I mean, all week we're just going to practice as hard as we can. I didn't even know that, so hopefully we're not jinxing that thing. But we're just going to work our butts off, and then just watch film and come back out like we did this weekend. Fired up.
Coming up after the break, we check in on the women's soccer team's winning streak and Rowan's ice hockey. But our Pete Inarato sits down with Benny Pinella and highlights the homecoming football game with Morrisville State, so stay tuned.